Hey everyone, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan, and we are at another Christmas movie day. Today we are talking about The Santa Claus, which is the first of a three movie slash series from Disney, and it stars Tim Allen as Santa Claus. So this is a very classic Christmas movie. It's one I've seen a million times as a kid, and kind of didn't see for a while. Um, but I rewatched it now, and it just it makes it so much funnier as an adult because there are a lot of adult jokes sneaking into it. Nothing that I'm gonna share, not because I'm afraid of censorship or anything like that, just because I watched it pretty late last night. So yeah, I was half asleep while watching it, but I still got the gist of everything going on. I just can't recall certain jokes and stuff like that. But you can take out what's sad about this is you can take out the Santa Claus aspect, and it is about a kid who is trying to cover up a certain type of trauma by believing his dad is Santa Claus. If you look at it that way, which is kind of messed up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But let's get to the actual movie. So Tim Allen plays Scott Calvin, who is a toy maker. He works for a toy company about selling stuff to kids. Doesn't really care about like what the toys they sell are and stuff like that. And he's recently divorced and has a son that he has to spend Christmas with. The son doesn't really want to be there. He doesn't really want him there, but they still have a good time. They go to Denny's. He reads not Silent Night. Come on, Ryan, you're the big Christmas fan. What is the song called? Night Before Christmas. And in the middle of the night arose such a clatter in real life in the movie. And while his son Charlie thinks it's Santa Claus, rightfully so, Scott thinks that it's an intruder that he accidentally scares off the roof and straight up kills Santa Claus. So he puts on the suit as a joke, and that makes him Santa Claus. He has to wrap up things for the night, and actually Disney Plus edited something because I distinctly remember there's a scene where a girl wakes up and he's kind of like being rude. He's like, I don't eat cookies, I'm trying to watch my weight, I shaved, I can't drink milk because I'm lactose intolerant. And he's like talking to her, and I remember distinctly he puts a cigar in his mouth because I remember that being the funniest scene. But they edited it on Disney Plus to be a celery stick, which just looks kind of weird that like he randomly would have a celery stick on him. But yeah, that's censorship for Disney. Good thing to know that Star Wars isn't the only one that changes after releasing. But yeah, so then he gets taken to the North Pole, kind of sees everything, wakes up at home next day. He thinks it's just a dream. Then Charlie starts talking about it, and he's like, okay, maybe I told Charlie the dream. It was so weird. But throughout the year, we see Charlie kind of telling everybody that his dad's Santa, and Scott slowly turning into Santa. So he's like getting fatter, but staying healthy. Like he does a doctor's test and everything. And like the only abnormality about the whole thing, sorry, something was falling, is that his heartbeat beats to Jingle Bells. But yeah, everything is like healthy and everything like that. Starts fastly growing a beard. Kids start coming up to him just asking for like presents and stuff. And he gets sent the naughty or nice list, like stuff like that. And during that, Charlie kind of shoots himself in the foot of like letting Scott be in his life, in a sense, as in he's kind of just sounding crazy telling people that his dad's Santa Claus. And even if Scott's denying it, even though he's starting to believe it, he kind of understands that like you can't tell adults that your dad's Santa Claus because especially in the situation that they're in, of being in a child of divorce. They're thinking that he might be telling them stuff to try to win the son over, or something worse, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video. Finally, Christmas night hits. Scott loses custody of Charlie, but ends up legitimately abducting him with Bernard, which is the main elf. And they go and start giving out Christmas gifts. During that, well, actually, that's technically Thanksgiving, because he had till Thanksgiving. So Charlie's gone for basically a month. And they stop at the Miller house, which is Charlie's mother and stepfather. And the police capture Scott. During this, they deploy special elf units to save him from the prison, and he finishes off Christmas. Finally, his wife and his wife's new husband finally realize they Santa Claus, and they give Charlie something to make him able to communicate with his dad whenever he wants. So that is the entire movie. It's funny as can be. It does give me Home Improvement vibes, which also might be because I'm watching Home Improvement right now too. But I just really enjoyed the movie. So I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a... Before I do that, why I gave it an 8 out of 10. I forgot to say, I understand it's the 90s, but a lot of CG did not stand up well in this movie. So that's why it's an 8 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's That Nerd Ryan telling you, have an amazing day.